Epic came out and they were like, look, we worked so closely with Sony on their next gen system and optimizing Unreal for it and getting this demo gameplay out there and just showing you the power of next gen. And this next console architecture is so much more powerful than any high-end computer you could buy right now.
Yeah, maybe at like a Best Buy.
Marketing hype.
Yeah,
Of
no.
course, because I've seen people on Reddit and Twitter and everything. They're like, oh my god, they've cracked the code. The PS5 is a $12,000 gaming rig inside of a $500 box. And look, Sony and Microsoft are doing really cool stuff with their system architecture. Because it's a closed system and they're running their own operating system on it, they can optimize and get great efficiency out of what they're building. And what Sony's doing with their SSD, where they're basically doubling the read-write rate of the SSD through using a custom compression, like, that's sick. Like, clap, 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 awesome stuff. Like, that's system engineering. That is, like, real cool. It shows you that these consoles are more than just jamming the best parts for the price into a system and getting it to work, right? They're optimizing them. A lot goes into building these. That's really cool. But, like, let's relax. Okay, the people who made the engine, who partnered with the people making the next systems, saying that their engine works best on the architecture of these systems because they're the most powerful architecture they've ever seen, is them hyping up their engine. Right. So my question to Epic is, okay, does Unreal 5 it's not going to look good on my $10,000 computer? Like, if I go out and buy a $10,000 computer, you're telling me I should just go get a $500 PS5 because your engine's going to look like crap on my super expensive computer? Like, no, they want you to play the games on PC or PlayStation or anywhere. They're just hyping up the next gen systems because it's a marketing push for their engine.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier to tell somebody you can get this for $500 than it is to tell somebody you can get this for $5,000. Just facts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just rolling my eyes so hard, man. Like, you're trying to tell me that they're essentially trying to do more with less. The whole point of a console is that you're not spending $1,000, $2,000 on something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's cost-effective gaming. So you're trying to tell me that if they doubled the price of what, like, the parts that they were using, like if they upgraded and used better parts or whatever for their PlayStation 5, you're telling me it'd be the same. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just console gaming at its finest. And you know what? At the end of the day, if it is great and if it is better than a $20,000 PC, great. That means that we win.
Yeah, the consumer wins. We had this conversation a while ago. Like,
Yeah.
I want the next consoles to push PC gaming to be cheaper, more efficient, or better. It's not a
Because then
PC
our lives
gaming.
get better.
Yeah, it's not a PC gaming versus console gaming thing. Like, it just helps the consumer. Like, the better, but it just, from a technical standpoint, it makes no sense, like you said, to say that you run our thing on this $500 thing versus running it on this $5,000 thing. It's going to work just as good on it's like, no, that's not how things work. If I give you more resources, you can do more. You can render better graphics. You can do more particle effects. You can have better physics calculations because you're not going to fry the CPU because you have more threads and cores to work with. Like, it's math. It's computer science. Like, but it's marketing speak. And I don't want this to be like an anti-Unreal Engine 5 thing. It looks awesome.
God.
If it does what it does, it's awesome. I think we've been pretty positive on Unreal 5. You know, the fact that it's coming out is great. If it works the way they showed it, awesome, but I'm a little skeptical. I'm just calling total BS on the marketing people who are trying to sell this engine, being like, no, it is the best it could ever be on console. And you know what? This is another one of those, maybe it is. Maybe it is optimized for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I think that'd be a dumb move considering the amount of PC gamers out there to optimize your engine for the consoles and not it's you're just hamstringing yourself, right? Like if you make your engine and it only works really well on the consoles and it works terrible on the PCs, or it doesn't work as well on the PC, then you're alienating an entire chunk of your player base that could be paying you.
Well, that and it reflects poorly on the company because there's people trying to develop a PC game like like CD Projekt Red or something like that, and they're just like, oh, okay, so this isn't gonna like our cross-platform game just isn't gonna look as good on PC.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird.
exactly.